Anti
32-year-old mom living in a hotel with 7 kids. Now y'all had to learn, and it was hard to learn, that people are going to talk about you, whether you're doing something right or wrong, even judge you. I had to come to a point in life that I don't care what nobody says about me. This is my life, and this is how I'm living it. I'm not on this app to beg nobody for anything. All I do is post my content on here. You can either like it or don't like it. I'm at a stage in life that I have to focus on myself and my kids and nobody else. That's all that matters to me. I had to learn if I have to surround myself around positive people and stay away from the negative people, that I would get somewhere in life. My whole life would change. I see majority of these people is my kind going against one another, but they will go out and support the other kind. I would never understand that in life. If people just focus on their life and not worry about other people's life, they would get somewhere. Y'all act like y'all mess don't stink. Majority of these people on this app is going through the same thing that I'm going through. It might be not be the same situation, but they are going through something. I bet people are behind on bills and trying to make a way for their kids, just like I am. Think about being more. Hey y'all, let's make dinner for my kids. So they'll be having noodles, chicken, and some little cabbage to go with it. So what I'll be doing, yeah, I'm gonna break the noodles off. So y'all know I stay in a hotel, so we can't cook in this hotel after microwave food. So I made them their noodles and put some sauce in it. Now y'all, I do split these noodles. Depends on the circumstances. So saying, so I'm gonna get them a little bit of noodles here. Get them 1 piece of chicken. These little cabbage things, those pretty good. Stop chance. And then we're gonna go with the fruits. Now they don't eat much. My kids do play over food, so I'm gonna get them a little portion of everything. They got them some fruits, and this is what they're gonna be eating for tonight. Due to some leak in the bed, so I'm just gonna get them a little bit of soda. And this is their dinner for tonight. Come on. Come eat your food. Sit down and eat on the floor. Hey y'all. So I didn't feel like making my kids no noodles and feeding them 1 piece of chicken tonight. So this is what I did. I got them some Little Caesar pizza. And I also got the chicken. Now this is from Charlie's, and it did come with French fries. Then also I have the sauce to go with the sandwich. And these are some boneless wings. Of course they're hot. My kids love hot stuff. Some of them do. And these some French fries come with it. Now for the drink, I did give them vitamin water. And I also got them some soda, which is Coca-Cola. We love us some soda, especially Coca-Cola. All right, let's get into it and make this food for them. Okay, y'all need to calm down. We have people that stay next door, you know. You gotta put that in the garbage can. Say hi. Hi. What else you want? You want something to drink? You want something to drink? Okay. Let's get some something to drink. All right. Ray Sean, come on.
I'm not gonna take a shower.
Come on. Say hi.
Hi. Mommy.
You gotta look at the camera. Say hi. You gotta look at the camera. Say hi. Hi. How many pieces do you want? 2. 2. I'm gonna give you 3.
How
Okay?
much you want this?
Hold on, baby.
3?
I'm gonna give you 3.
I want 3.
Okay.
I mean, eat
No, you're gonna eat on the floor because we don't want the bed messy.
I mean,
say hi.
hi.
How many pieces would you like?
3.
You like 3?
Yeah.
All right. So silly girl. All right, here. You already ate that way. Come on, Annie.
Huh?
Come on, come get some food. And if y'all want more, let me know, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Annie.
No, it's my pizza. Where's your pizza?
Uh-oh.
Ow. What's your my foot, Johnny?
Say hi. You like that? Look.
He dumped his food out.
No, he didn't.
See? He fried the pizza.
Say hi.
Oh, he did.
So here, you know you don't eat much, but if you want some more, you can make it some, okay? So yeah, so they do have leftovers.
What?
So if they want more, they can always get more. But that's what my kids will be eating for tonight. And they also have french fries and the sandwiches and stuff. All right, I'm back. So I just watched all of the 32-year-old mom of 7 with one with one on the way in the hotel. I just watched all her videos. I watched them so you don't have to, or if you want to give her the views, go ahead. It's up to you. Most of y'all are donating, so go ahead. But basically her content is, I haven't seen 7 kids all together at once thus far, but apparently there are 7 kids and one on the way. She is showing us feeding her children various things like noodles, chilies and cracker, like a Rubbermaid dish of chili and cracker, and then of course feeding them from the breakfast lobby, the lobby breakfast that they give at hotels. She's like making big plates and taking them up to her children, and then of course washing laundry at the hotel as well. I know that times can be hard for single moms. I know, I get all that. I'm not trying to desensitize, I'm not trying to I guess what I'm saying is I understand where you are right now, but why is it on display? And her children are like, some of them look like they could be like 10 to 12 years old. That can't be healthy for their relationships at school. I'm sure this has to be embarrassing at some point. Why do we have to film the struggle? And most importantly, why is it us? It's us, not them. It's us. Ugh. I get that it's for the TikTok money, but have you exhausted everything? Like, and then she's pregnant again. I have questions, but that is all of her content. It looks like she just made this page probably about 2 days ago. So there's only like 8 videos. Y'all, this is how I feel.
I am very unsure and unaware how I made it to the trifling side of TikTok, but fix my phone, fix my goddamn phone, okay? So now the lady is 37 with 7 kids, living in a fucking hotel and splitting a pack of cup noodles, all after being put out of her own 4-bedroom house that Section 8 provided because she decided to move, guess what? A goddamn man in her house that the government provided for her and her children somewhere to have shelter. Y'all claim as long as they have shelter, it's okay to keep conceiving these children. So I want to know, is it okay to keep conceiving them into a hotel room? Is that the shelter that I'm assuming this is the best that you people speak about every day. As long as they're doing their best, it's okay. The best will be focusing on the children currently and not conceiving more. The best is taking all of those children to get tested for PTSD because I'm sure they have it from the traumatic life that they've already lived. I bet they can tear a cafeteria lunch up, because that Hormel chili you serving is crazy work. You people lack empathy for human decency, for one. Then she had them all eating on the floor. The worst part about stereotypes is y'all prove them to be true every single time. How you try to exploit your situation for monetary gain, but they turn defensive, is insanity. Girl, turn those children over to temporary foster care and go seek therapy for cognitive dysfunction, because you have it. Since since you made another page for clout, I'm gonna go ahead and tag you this time. Cause see, y'all are getting on my nerves, girl. You made a whole new page just so your whole storyline and MO could be I'm staying in a hotel with 7 kids, so I'm gonna give you the clout that you're looking for. Okay? It's the hard knock life for us. Y'all need to get it together, people.
I don't know what type of struggle Olympics y'all are on this app training for. We still trying to process the 26-year-old with 6 kids. And now we got somebody else who done entered the chat that's 32 with 7 children, currently pregnant. And she's somewhere living out of a hotel and splitting 1 pack of oodles and noodles between 8 people. I wish the resilient Jenkins never came on this app, because ever since they came on this app, now all of y'all struggling, down bad, pathetic excuses for parents are getting on this app and y'all are dry begging. Are you directly asking for money? No. But you putting these captions letting us know just how poor of choices that you're making. Oh, I'm 26 with 6 kids. I'm 32 with 7 kids living out of a hotel. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, right? You know how to draw the attention in for how bad what you got going on is. And you know that this app is full of a bunch of people who like to watch a train wreck. A bunch of people who like to feel superior to people who doing bad so it can make them feel better about what they got going on with their life. All right, so you get on here, you do your little dry begging, you try to get your views up, you try to hit that 10K so you can start getting them TikTok checks. And here's my word of advice, and I keep on saying it. If y'all gonna keep on building up these people, don't get mad when they show their true colors on who they really are. And I don't like the fact that y'all are trying to capitalize off of y'all kids at their expense, right? It's bad enough that you won't stop having them, but now you're trying to use them to make money off social media, and you don't care how it's going to affect them in their real life, right? You showing just how down bad y'all lifestyle is, as if your kids don't got to go to school and interact with other children. Like, y'all are some pathetic excuses for parents, all right? Ain't no way that these are going to be the kids that Whitney Houston thought was going to be our future. Ain't no way. These kids are going to be cooked. It's the worst of the worst who procreating the most and having the most children. The people who halfway decent either ain't having kids or they having 1, maybe 2 at the most. But the ones who just won't stop pumping them out are the worst ones, right? The worst ones who don't even need to be raising dogs, let alone kids. Those are the main ones who won't stop popping the kids out. I done said since the time I got on this app that y'all don't care about these kids, and y'all just continue to keep proving me right. Y'all being more concerned about these mothers' mental health than you are the children that they dumping trauma onto and creating mental problems for them. All right, that don't even make sense. So they got childhood trauma. And so the best idea that you fools can come up with is that they need to have kids and create childhood trauma onto those kids so that those kids can go and have kids and have childhood trauma. The vicious cycle never stops. But y'all can't seem to see that because you're idiots, like I done said before. But keep this stuff off my timeline. I'm tired of seeing it.
To the woman that is 32 with 7 kids living out of a hotel room, stop fucking. It's time to stop. It's time to stop. I'm about to call the feds right now so they can kick in the door and be like, tubes on the ground! Tubes on the ground! Put up the tubes right now! You living out of a hotel room. You have 7 of these youngs. You can't get them a good life right now. I hate when I see people doing stuff like this. Reason why is because 9 times out of 10, you're going to look in the comment section and you're going to see some people actually excusing it. Oh, but I'm doing this because I ain't getting no love when I was a kid. And you're going to be able to love all 7 of them in this hotel room? You're not going to be able to clean up after them, let alone love them the way that they need to properly be loved. Stop reproducing. Why do it always be the people who don't need to be doing it who do it the most. It's like you talk to somebody who inventing the cure to cancer, and they like, nah, I don't want no kids. You ask the 30-year-old who favorite breakfast is coffee, hot Cheetos, and a vape, and they like, shit, like 17? Yep, 17 of them Jones, 17. Working on 18. I'ma name them Blueberry Sour Red.
We eat steak over here, honey. Clocky.
There's no reason for y'all to be playing in the tub. Okay, I'm coming. Give me a second. Yeah. My plate.
Wasn't you rationing ramen for your kids last week? And now this week, you making steak and potatoes, T-bone, clock it, for your man? You and your 7 kids is living in a hotel room. Your 7 children are sharing one single solitary bed. And you have a man in there. You have a man in there. A full-grown adult. On top of that whole messed up situation, I know y'all in there hunching. You and then worst of all, her kids are in the background calling her, asking her to come help, and you are too busy fixing a plate for a no good nothing ass man who ain't doing shit. Is he those kids' fault? I don't even want to get into the semantics, the logistics. But to have one, those children don't have their own fucking bed. They don't have any privacy. So now you have little girls in a hotel room with a man that is not their father, with no privacy. As someone who is divorced, no one can come to my house. You cannot even come to, shit, I'm so damn mad. Y'all can't even come to my children's space. So I would never bring a man in. Like, what? And not even just the little girls, the little boys as well, because we know little boys get assaulted as well. So I don't want to exclude the fact that little boys are also harmed. I have little girls. So that's what comes to mind. But you have young children. And she leaves them kids in the room with that man. Because in another video, she went down to the hotel to make the kids breakfast. And then she was like, and then I called Big Daddy down to get himself some eggs and sausages. So you left that man up there with them kids. And she is so much fucked up about this situation. Because she's saying that she's living in a hotel because she ended up in a relationship that was domestic violent. They had domestic violence. And she got put out of her Section 8 housing because of the situation, because the guy just kept coming back. So my thing is, when did you meet this one? Or is this the domestic violencer? You raggedy bitch. It's like at some point, y'all could date bums, y'all could date losers, you could be a bum ass bitch yourself. You don't have to have the kids. What do y'all have against birth control? Y'all could do all of this, the raggedy shit y'all doing and not have kids. I don't understand why y'all feel the need to bring kids in this fucked up ass situation. And then she's like, we're not homeless. My kids, they got a roof. And every single person that be in the comments that talk about they fed and they got a roof, they happy. They're not fucking happy. Of course the kids are playing. What the fuck else y'all want them to do? They're kids. And you know what's so fucking crazy about all of these things, about all of these situations, right? Now, as adults, Everyone is talking about their trauma and how fucked up their parents were, and you can recognize when an adult says, you know, my childhood was fucked up, my parent didn't do this, my parent made these mistakes, and y'all are seeing the fucking mistakes happen live and in color. And y'all are in the comments like, it's okay, stop being judgmental, I'm gonna be judgmental, I'll go fuck. And y'all got Ekan over here being a voice of reason? I'm gonna keep talking about it, and I don't care what none of y'all fucking feel about it. I got a message from someone in my inbox the other day, and she said, you know what? Your video changed the trajectory of my life. She said, I wanted to have 4 kids, and after I saw your video, I thought to myself, who the fuck is gonna take 4 kids? Exactly. Who the fuck is going to take? Y'all just keep popping them out, with no consideration of nothing that gonna happen after you. And no consideration of the actual quality of life that y'all are giving to these kids. Talking about they're fed and they got a roof. Kids need more than that. Inmates are fed and got a roof. The kind of life you're giving them, a lot of the adults that we're seeing now that are trying to fix all of the fucking traumas that they got from their parents, we're watching happen, and y'all are saying, it's okay. They're fine. And then y'all like to bring up the fact that, like, well, rich people don't always treat their kids good. We're not saying get money and treat your kids fucking bad. We're saying money does fucking matter. That's the fucking world we live in. We're not living off the fucking land. This is the world and the society that y'all kids live in. Stop comparing the life that they're living here compared to the life in different countries and shit like that. They're going to be going to school in America with American fucking children. So the expectation is that you provide them with the quality of life of the kids that they're going to school with. Because we know bullying is a thing, and it really does take a fucking mental toll, and y'all don't seem to care about that shit. And I don't understand it for the life of me. Like, I don't understand what is so bad about people saying, give your kids a good opportunity. Stop having more than you can fucking care for. No one, I don't care how much fucking money you have. No one needs 6 kids. No one needs 5 kids. Because at that point, what is your real reason for having more than 5 kids? Because I want to, because I can? Selfish. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care how many parents y'all got in that home. Something is going to fall through the cracks. At some point, things are going to align on the same day, and then you got to pick and choose. And you're like, it'd be the same if you had 3. Oh, so you admit that it would be difficult if you had 3, so you decide to add 3 more. Why not? No one needs that many fucking kids. I don't care if you're rich, you're fucking poor. No one needs that many fucking kids. It's too much shit to juggle. In the world we live in, the earth is already fucking dying.
I'm not gonna tell you no real lie. 32 years old with 7 kids staying in a hotel. You ain't tired? You ain't tired of sleepless nights, wonder how you gonna take care of your children? You not tired of stressing? You not tired of living that hard life? You not tired of living a life of Brenda had a fucking baby? Do y'all remember that, Tupac? You not tired of people judging you? Because, baby, I know you judging yourself, so I'm not here to judge you. But this is what I want to know. How do you fucking feel in your head? And this is for the 26-year-old mother, too, with 6 kids and 1 on the way. How do y'all feel mentally? Because I know that y'all are overstimulated, and I know that part of y'all is broken. But when are y'all going to say to y'all self, I want better and I'm going to change? When are y'all going to get your tube side? When are y'all going to leave these men that keep on leaving y'all and sitting there with y'all and watching y'all do the blunt of the work by y'allself? If y'all waiting for TD, if y'all waiting for me to drag y'all through the mud, what the fuck I look like? I'm going to talk to y'all woman to woman. I don't give a fuck if I hurt y'all feelings. Because somebody need to come and tell y'all, wake the fuck up. Because see, that 2-3 minutes of feeling motherfucking good, giving you 18 multiple years of pain, struggle, sacrifice, and wondering how the fuck you gonna take care of your motherfucking children at night. Because y'all got too much motherfucking free time on y'all motherfucking hands. If you let me tell it. And I know how it is young. Ain't got shit going on for yourself. So the little bit of love that you do get is, oh, no. When are you gonna break the motherfucking cycle? And you do have children watching. And some of y'all don't know, because I know this situation because I saw this myself. You have some children, when they see
that they live the life of struggle, they do the opposite. They break the generational curse. Some kids are not like that. So you cannot say because the children watching their parents go through some shit that these children are going to be a product of their environment. It don't always happen like that. But let me just tell y'all something. We going to wrap this shit up. I'm not going to make another video on another fucking sad situation because it is sad. It's sad. I need these young ladies to understand that this is not life, baby. This is not motherfucking living. First of all, it's wear and tear on your motherfucking body. Another thing is wear and tear on your motherfucking mental. And I understand all the love you have in the world. I understand all the love that you want to give. But what about loving yourself? Because if children don't have a mother who love and take care of themselves, then they ain't got shit. They ain't got shit. So that's what people missing out on. It's not about the multiple babies. It's not about living and you ain't got everything you need. It's about the heart. Because a mother who love her children gonna give her children a world that she could give them. Let's talk about it. And there's some children that desire brand new Jordans and fucking PlayStations and going taking trips. Some children just enjoy waking up to ice cream on a given Sunday. Some children just want their mother to bake a cake. Some children just want their mother to sit down and watch a movie with them. But one of these young ladies gonna understand that it's more to life than having babies, baby. And let me just tell you something too. People gun too. You know why I'm gonna end this video? Because it's gonna be too long.
This shit right here. This right here. This is the 32-year-old with the 7 kids living in a hotel. She's in here busting down packs of ramen noodles to divide between 7 kids and splitting fountain drinks for them to drink. But look what walks in behind her. That's what I'm talking about right there. Show compassion. Compassion for who? For these kids. That's it. That's it. I don't have no compassion for her or this man. And then she's on her TikToks laughing like something's funny. It's all content for her. It's cute. And then you got this grown-ass man walking in behind her. What is he eating? Is he splitting some of them packs of ramen noodles down with them kids? I doubt it. Is he busting down a fountain drink with them 7 kids? I doubt it. Oh, he's healthy looking. Compassion. Compassion with who? For them kids. That's it. Y'all can keep condoning this shit if you want to. But hey, again, yeah, if they like it, we got to love it. But I'm still going to make my content about it because this is ridiculous. It's out of hand. They think it's cute for likes and views, and the shit ain't. This is the type of shit where the state needs to pull in on them and get them fucking kids.
She Real Life just came on my TL, so now I know who you're talking about. I am now even more aggravated because, first off, you're calling Brussels sprouts cabbage, little cabbage things. And then you're splitting the noodles. Splitting noodles. It don't get no more poverty-ish than that. Like, you're splitting the noodles, talking about based on the circumstances and your nails are done. And to my knowledge, I'm assuming, I don't know, you don't do your own nails. So what priorities? And then it looks like you're pregnant the fuck again. I'm getting so sick of it. And the thing is, our black women come on this internet and do stuff like this because they saw it happen for this white woman. You have to understand, she's white. So her people are going to be behind her, not judging, sending the money, buying the stuff off the Amazon wish list. No, your people are going to look at you crazy. We're looking at you crazy. No one's going to buy the wish list. I'm sorry. Someone needed to say it. No one's buying the wish list. Nobody's about to sit here and get you out of this situation and help you so much. Like, why? In what world is it okay to just keep having kids? And then your kid, like, please,
Now, I just scrolled upon a 32-year-old mom of 7 kids living in a hotel with her nails done and her belly out, making dinner for her kids, 4 packs of noodles that she split up to 8 plates or whatever. Come on, this is ridiculous. This is embarrassing. Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourselves. It's the year 2025. If y'all have not learned how to use birth control, if you've not learned how to do something with your life other than lay on your back and make babies, neglected babies with men who don't give a damn about you. If y'all have not discovered enough of your self-worth to know that you can do more with your life other than keep on having babies, that you're going to lean on people in sympathy to take care of, you think you don't have any value. You can't go to school, get an associate's degree. You can't become a damn nail tech. You can't become a CNA. You can't do nothing. All that you find yourself good for is to be a damn baby making machine. This is absolutely not okay. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. I'm tired of seeing these black women romanticize and publicize struggle. And y'all act like these kids just are happening upon you. You all are making these babies. We all know how babies are made. You're not making no progress in your life. You're not making good decisions. You're not making more money. You're not making a better life for yourself. Y'all just making babies with men who obviously don't give a damn about you, because where are you? Somewhere struggling. These kids don't deserve this, and I'm tired of seeing it. Struggle secretly, moving forward. I don't want to see struggle all over my For You page. It's embarrassing. Y'all ain't doing nothing but perpetuating the damn stereotypes that already exist about us as black women. I'm over it.
Y'all don't care enough about children for me. For you to look at these situations with the 26-year-old and the 32-year-old and all of these kids that they have that they cannot properly take care of. Now, I know that life be lifing, and sometimes situations come up that you can't control, and you have to do the best that you can with what you have to deal with. I can understand that. I can respect the fact that you are trying to make good of the situation that you are currently in. But my thing is this: you didn't ever have to bring that many children into this world. You could have stopped at 2 kids, at 3 kids. What are we doing? Why are we doing so much fucking when there are a whole bunch of other things that you could be doing? Because I'm sorry, even if you're providing the thing, and that's another thing, giving credit to parents for doing literally the bare minimum, providing a roof and housing, clothing and food, like the things that legally by law you are required to give to your children lest they be taken away from you. I'm sorry, I don't know why that's getting credit, because emotional neglect is a thing. You cannot give the proper love and attention to that many children. It's impossible. There's not enough time in a day, especially when you got to cook, you got to clean. Are you helping with homework? Can you help with homework? If you stressed out, then babies is super stressed out. This is their reality. This is their childhood. It's a regular day to you. This is their childhood. We know that there are so many things from our childhoods that last a lifetime. Those babies are going to be struggling and dealing with and healing from that shit for the rest of their lives. You're not setting them up for success at all. And I know I can say, oh, you're doing the best you can, but you really, before we even got to this point, we could have stopped. Because you can avoid having a bunch of babies. There are plenty of ways to not have a bunch of babies. You could have found a hobby instead of fucking so much and having a bunch of babies. But now that they're here, why aren't we thinking about how this is affected them babies so bad? And I know nobody in therapy. And then on top of that, now it's on social media. And these babies is in school. These babies are in school. And kids are fucking cruel, bro. And you putting that for the world to see? For their potential classmates to see? Bruh, it's selfish. And I hope that this isn't like becoming a trend of like, oh, well, I'll just put my fucked up situation on the internet for people to give me money. Because like, you're exploiting your children. You're exploiting your situation. Shit is not cool. Yes, there are people, parents who have less children who do not give a fuck about them. They're terrible too. Because there's more to raising kids than just providing the bare minimum. Emotional support. How can you emotionally support your children properly when you can't emotionally support yourself because you stressed to high fucking heaven because you got all them damn kids that you got to take care of? Them babies deserve more. You should never be bringing that many children into this world you cannot properly take care of. And that's not just the physical needs. Mental, emotional support is important. When they get older, they can buy clothes. They can get a job and buy their own clothes. But that mental shit that's rearranging their brains right now for when they're grown and they gotta try to heal from that shit, bruh, y'all not thinking about that. You're doing the best with what you got, but really, it ain't good enough for them. It's not good enough for them. You got to care more about them babies that didn't ask to be here than you care about yourself. Being in the circumstances you in with the ones you got and then getting pregnant again? Huh? Why are you still fucking when you should be focused on them kids? Get a fucking hobby. There are other things you could do but fucking raw. There's other things you should be focused on when you already got 4 or 5 kids. I hope that at least this situation brings awareness that those mamas can get the help that they need to properly take care of. And when all is said and done, please put them babies in therapy. Please put them babies in therapy. I got my baby. I have one daughter. I have my baby in therapy, not because she got any behavioral issues. She's diagnosed with ADHD. She doesn't have a father right now. Even though it's not showing up in a negative way right now, I want her to have the tools already laid out if it does become a problem. So she has somebody objective to talk to if any feelings start to bubble up at any time. Preventative measures, right? Proactive measures. It don't gotta be that hard. Struggle. Why would you keep bringing babies into more struggle? You don't have to. There are ways to prevent it. Please don't make this a thing. Not like this. I need y'all to care more about them babies. You can lock that coochie down. You could put it away. Keep it to yourself. You could keep your coochie to yourself. You don't got to keep having babies. You can prevent that easily. Honestly.
32 with 7 kids in a motel is abuse to your children. I'm the eldest of 7, and living in motels was definitely a part of my childhood. Please listen to me as someone who used to be one of your children. What you're doing is abuse, and you're recording it. You're recording yourself feeding a man steak and potatoes, loaded potatoes, but you're sharing 1 pack of noodles for your children, giving them 1 piece of chicken and 2 Brussels sprouts, popping them for playing, running around because they're children. They have to exert energy somewhere, and they're overstimulated because they're entrapped. I understand you have to make content, but to get on this app and say that you're trying your best, you couldn't be any further from the truth. Trying your best would not be bringing children into the world knowing that you are struggling. Trying your best will not be getting pregnant with another child. Struggling with children is not okay. It should not be normalized. I am not speaking down on you. Honestly, as a woman who's trying, I still respect you nonetheless. But at some point, you need to realize that you are not capable of taking care of the children that you keep getting pregnant with. I'm tired of getting on this app and seeing this. As women, we should just know better. We should know better.
So dinner for my hubby.
What are we doing, bro? What are we doing, bro? It's not even about you feeding your husband. Because, okay, you gonna feed your husband. It's that you're feeding him steak and potatoes, and y'all are staying in a hotel room with 7 kids. 7 children who I know for a fact are not eating steak and potatoes. They're eating SpaghettiOs, chicken nibblers, and fuck what they eating. Where are they living? Y'all are not staying in no 5-star hotel. Even if y'all was, it's not a house. It's not an apartment. Stuff like this is the reason why I can say, without any doubt, y'all don't care about these kids. Caring about those kids is making sure that each of them got a bed to sleep in before y'all eat steak and potatoes. Flexing steak and potatoes from a hotel room with your 7 kids is not nasty work. It's delusion. I don't know exactly what y'all situation is, but it's no way that it can allow for y'all to be eating steak and potatoes with 7 children in a hotel room. To currently be pregnant while going through all of this is pure stupidity. I don't care.
I have been a foster parent over 20 years, and I've had sibling groups from 2, 4, 6 siblings in my home at the same time. And I want to give you my opinion about
these young girls having so many children. I've had older siblings who had to stay in my home because they could not be with their younger siblings because they would cause harm to their younger siblings because the mom only had the older sibling taking care of the children as though she was the parent. The other things that I've experienced having these children in my homes, my priority as a foster parent is to make sure these children receive therapy. I had a young man in my home who was receiving therapy, and this therapist have talked to me privately and told me to be careful. And I was just like, why should I be careful? He had stated that this child had issues with women due to his mom. I've experienced children who receives and have so many disorders that I had to find out by taking them to over and over again to doctor's appointments until they actually found out what was going on with him. See, these girls, when they're on social media, they give you this this thing of everything's okay, that there's nothing bothering them. They just look for love. You know, they're okay with their one bedroom. The part they don't a lot of times show you is where they don't really know how to control their own emotions and depression. Just being a young girl in a small room, how do you think she actually copes? Because at the end of the day, we all have depression, but it comes to different levels on how you can manage it. Do you need medication? Do you need therapy? A lot of these girls will self-medicate themselves with alcohol and drugs. Do you know how many children I have come through who had alcohol syndrome? I have had children, I can't think of the name now, where they will put anything in their mouths. When I say anything, I mean anything. It can be glass. My dogs can shed with fur. They'll put it in their mouth. You got to catch them so quick, they'll put it in their mouth. My dog can go out and take a poop. If you do not watch that kid, they will pick that poop up and put it in their mouth. That's how bad it is. People don't understand that these girls are so young. They're going to have a time in their life where they're just going to look around like, I can't do nothing with myself. I got all these children, what am I going to do? I have been in situations where I've had girls who got with a man who didn't have children, and this man would tell them, well, I want my own children. I don't want any other children. Because she's so in love with him, she would actually give her children up so she can be with this man. The best thing you can do for these girls is to constantly tell them to get therapy. And the reason I say that is because therapy is the only way that's going to help them cope and deal with the traumas they're going through, to make them believe why they need all these children. How do you think a lot of children that I dealt with also was exposed to watching their parents or mother have sex with several different guys? How do you think they were acting out? These are things that people have to think about. So if you choose to help them, the best way is to seek a therapist for them, because they will have every excuse in the book on why they can't go get therapy. They're too busy. Not to say they don't want therapy, but they'll make every excuse on the reason why they can't get it. The best thing you can actually do for them is to guide them and get them therapy.
32 with 7 kids and pregnant, stay in a hotel room. The last thing you need to be saying out your mouth is my man. Y'all are literally posting evidence for somebody to come get your kids. I understand a lot of people want to be stay-at-home mom content creators, but at what cost? You can't be a stay-at-home mom to a bum. I don't know what her situation is, but some of y'all be saying like your man don't even have no job. That doesn't make you a stay-at-home mom. Somebody need to go to work. Honestly, I feel like if you on here posting your struggle, I should never hear the man. I should never hear you talking about the man, because the man should be at work the whole time that you talking. He should never get no sleep or no food. He need to be working. A man who don't work don't eat. And if we struggling, he sure ain't finna be eating good. He gonna be eating what everybody else eating. Bring back the single moms with 3 kids and 2 jobs. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see the ones that settle in for bums because they just want to have a man. And stop getting pregnant by the same bum. Like, next time you get pregnant by a man with a job, a good job, a stable job. And then y'all just get y'all income taxes. The moms who don't work and got all them kids be getting the most money. If y'all only could claim a certain amount, he could have claimed some too. So y'all should have been putting some money down for an apartment. I know y'all at least got $20,000. All I know is the next one that come up on my timeline, I'm blocking you.
32 with 7 kids, and you're pregnant with your 8, and you're living out of a hotel. And I'm not talking about the girl with 6 kids who's 26. I'm talking about the mom who's 32 with 7 kids and expecting another child. It seems like a lot of people really were inspired by the resilient Jenkins to come forward with how they're raising their kids in insecure housing, because how is having your kids live in filth, not have a home, post you splitting ramen noodles with your little kids, yet you have your nails done? Like, I think we've really lost priorities when it comes to parenting our kids. Like, you're literally having kids only to bring them into poverty. Like, honestly, kids deserve a safe, clean, and consistent environment. And when you constantly live in filth, when you have insecure housing and go to hotel, you are not providing consistency for your children. Honestly, be so for real.
Getting online with a filthy ass house, with a boatload of fucking kids, being a horrible ass parent is the new way to come up. I just saw that young girl that's 26 with 6 kids and 1 on the way. And I remember that white lady that had all them damn kids and they were sleeping on the kitchen floor. I'm so fucking disgusted. I come from that. I was born into that. And to see all these fucking adults online justifying this shit and saying don't judge is bullshit. Nobody talks about how traumatizing that shit is to the kid. I was born on the south side of Chicago. And when I tell you I was born at below poverty, okay? We didn't have floors. We had fucking dirt as floors, okay? We didn't have doors. We had a kitchenette with 2 fucking small rooms, all right? I lived with fucking rats and rodents crawling on me my whole fucking childhood, okay? We were so poor that we didn't have a wash machine. We would wash our clothes in the tub and dry our clothes in the fucking oven, all right? It was times when we didn't have running water. The house was so fucking filthy, it looked like it was abandoned, okay? Coming home to no lights, going to school dirty and hungry. I know what that shit feels like. And for y'all to be sitting up here talking about some don't judge, y'all are fucking horrible people, man. Kids are not put here to heal your trauma. Kids are not put here to fucking suffer. You can only blame your childhood to a certain degree. Once you become an adult and you know better and you keep making the same fucking mistakes, it's something wrong. And I'm blaming both the men and the women, because the men that's in the back door sleeping with these women that they know have problems and self-esteem and daddy issues, getting them pregnant and waltzing off, and she's stuck with all these fucking kids because she don't know what the fuck. She don't even know how to love herself, so she's having kids to love her. That's trauma. It was times when my childhood was so fucking hard. It was times when I did feel like, why did you even have me? You growing up, you're not being loved properly. You're not being taken care of. You go into adulthood with no fucking support, no way to run, nowhere to go, no nothing. You in this world just trying to figure out everything on your fucking own. There is no way possible you should be okay with having those many kids living like that. Get online, being a fucked up parent next.
Hey y'all, let's make dinner for my kids. So there we have it.
Listen, I don't know what the hell going on with these women and all these damn kids. I'm starting to think this shit a prank. This lady is 32 years old with 7 kids living in the goddamn hotel. Me, I'm not the type to judge, but when I see people priority fucked up, listen, and when you can look at a person and tell that they had their priorities fucked up their whole life, they gonna take your kids from you. I don't know why y'all bring y'all business to social media when it comes to kids. Y'all know folk be watching. Y'all know they gonna try to take them. So, but I'm starting to think that y'all want y'all kids took, because y'all go viral for all the wrong reasons. Then you stated in the video that your kids don't want to eat that, but that's all y'all got to eat is noodles. And you think these folks ain't watching? They gonna find your ass. It's so easy to find you on social media now. Only thing gonna happen is somebody that she don't like, always been into it with. They gonna see her video and they gonna send it to the child, to the child people, and they gonna see it, and boom. Now you finna make another video saying your kid's gone. If y'all in a situation like that, keep y'all business off social media.
Now, y'all can't get mad now because a lot of us been coming up on this app for a long time talking about these hyenas, and y'all keep saying, no, but she's doing her best. She's doing her best. Now it's becoming a trend. Every mom that comes on the internet, on social media, making continual poor choices is now glorified. From the resilient Jenkins to the 32 mom with 7 kids, from the 26-year-old with 7 kids. Everybody got kids on the way. What was it, Grit Baby? Y'all keep glorifying these people doing it, and they seen the resilient Jenkins do it, so they like, we can do it too. Now everybody coming out the woodwork, exposing their poor parenting and getting glorified for it. Like, to the poor housing living conditions, like the lady Amanda that I posted, or her nasty house going viral for her nasty house multiple times. And y'all go, she's trying to do what? Give her kids PTSD? You got Grit Baby yelling at her kids and telling her to say whatever she wants for the kids so people can send money to get her teeth fixed or to fix a problem for one of her kids, and it don't even happen. Y'all keep helping these people. And there's some people that need help and they require help, and when you give them help, they thrive. But then you got a lot of low-level, dusty-ass people that no matter how you help, they gonna still be low-hanging fruit and you cannot help them. Y'all keep looking at a lot of these people on social media and thinking, that was me. I remember when I was in that situation and all I needed was a little bit of help and I got my stuff together. But guess what? You're not those people. You're not those people. Grit Baby been doing the same thing for how long? Now more people coming out, well, let me bust out with all my kids and how I'm not really having everything I need. How? I'm just doing the best I can by staying at home and not doing nothing. And to sit there and make steak and potatoes for a ninja and y'all in a hotel is wild. And it's the type of behavior y'all gotta stop trying to save these hyenas if they don't, you know what I'm saying? If you want to support a woman, there are so many women on here to support. So many women on here trying to make changes to their lives and donations. Hit my Cash App. Contribute to my court reporting journey. Do something for people who are actually on something. There's another young lady on YouTube. And she does single mom content. And she talks about her life and how she takes care of her daughter. Shout out to Sammy. And she does a great job. She's taking care of her daughter, doing her thing. Nothing but positive content, her working, all that good stuff, right? Barely could get any views. But if she posts her apartment or her house looking like crap and stuff all over the floor, she's skyrocketed to 1 million. I do not know why y'all like and enjoy that much dysfunction. It's very trauma bondish, and y'all gotta let that go because it's not healthy and it's not helping anybody. Y'all keep asking, how does it affect you? These kids that experience this stuff become adults. These adults get blended in with the children that we're providing for and giving them the best life to be the best people that they are. You get what I'm saying? What we're raising in our households, doing the best that we can, because I'm not saying everybody who gets raised in the 2-parent household is perfect, so don't even go there, but at least we're trying. Y'all make excuses for everything. When I tell you as parents, it's already difficult. It's already difficult, and I'm not talking about on a financial level. That has a lot of things to do with a lot of people's circumstances too, but emotional-wise, it's difficult. Teenagers are teenagers. Okay, toddlers are toddlers. Kids are kids. They have their own different type of personalities, their own different type of emotions. So they already have things they got to work through in their mind anyway. And then you're going to turn around, have more siblings that you can't afford for what? You sitting in there pregnant on baby number 8 is crazy. and you couldn't take care of the other ones. I don't know what gave y'all any indication to have more kids if you couldn't take care of the ones that you already had. Again, I said this on my video prior. When I was at my bad stage and doing the most and homeless, I went and made sure I had the correct birth control, that could, well, an IUD, honey, that will prevent me from having more kids, because I was like, look here, you are not in no position to have any more babies. And the way and the rate you going, you're going to be down to number 5 and you're going to be out here just looking stupid. So nip that in the bud, ma'am. And I did just that. You got to start making better choices as an adult, especially when there's other children involved in y'all situation. Most definitely, this is unnecessary. You get your life in order for your kids, because your kids are going to grow up and they're going to be a menace to society. And for all those who say, well, you could raise your kids right and they could still turn crazy. Yes, but why not give it a better chance by doing the right thing by your kids, instead of just letting society say, oh, well, we'll just throw the dice and see what happens. Take charge of it. And then after that, if they turn into bums after that, you did your best. You could say that, but you can't say you did your best because you didn't care. You let the world take care of your child. That's what I'm saying. Y'all want to have these kids because it's fun to have them and they cute when they babies, or you get tired of them because you can't have fun or whatever. And now it's the kid's fault. Now you're in a hotel and you want people to have sympathy for you. And it's like, girl, you're not doing nothing but having more kids. Then gonna have that man there. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm out.
We in a no hyena zone.
It's my